Please remain in your seats. Please practice appropriate social distancing for the entire ceremony. We would also like to remind you that no one is permitted to come down onto the field at any time during the ceremony. A professional photo of each graduate will be taken, and a video is being made of the entire graduation ceremony, both of which may be purchased at a later date. We would also ask that all of our guests and scholars treat this occasion as a solemn one. Please put your cell phones on vibrate and try to refrain from calling out while the ceremony is taking place. We thank you sincerely for your cooperation. At this time, I would like to recognize and thank the following individuals for joining us tonight. The Treasurer of the Early College School Board of Directors, Ms. Robin Demby. Board members of Early College School at Delaware State University, Dr. Susan Bunting. Retired Colonel Dr. Debbie Harrington. Ms. Sandy Spangler. Ms. Juanita Wilson. Ms. Joelle Whitley. And our student representative, Ms. Michelle Golding. I would also like to recognize the family members of Ms. Tracy Harris, who are present here today to celebrate the class of 2024. Ms. Rosalind Harris, Tracy's mom. Mr. James Harris, brother. Lexine Starling, sister. Lester Boyd, uncle. Daneen Scott, special friend. Angelina Sennett, special friend. Luisa Otero, special friend. Her nephew, Keon Scott. Thank you for joining us tonight. In addition, we also have Ms. Kim Daniels, Kim Smith, and Brandeis Batson. From Early College School at Delaware State University, we have our head of school, Dr. Evelyn Edney, and our associate principal, Dr. Dara Savage. Also joining us on stage is the senior class advisor, Ms. Kelly Duffy. The class of 2024 officers, Asa Edmonds, president. Brenley George, Vice President. Zoe Lucas, Secretary. Our distinguished scholar speakers, Christopher Cuellar, Brenley George, Ann Jacob, and Marilyn Wright. Our Grand Marshals leading the graduates are our newly crowned 2024 Early College School Staff Member of the Year, Mrs. Sonia Tennell. Please stand. And our Early College School 2024 Teacher of the Year, Mr. Jovan Estrada. And finally, we want to thank all of our staff members who are present tonight to celebrate this special occasion with our scholars and families. Would you all stand and wave from your assigned position, please? Stand up. Thank you. Now let's get to honoring our special guests, the graduates. One of our dignitaries could not be present with us today, but she is thinking of all of you while she is on her business trip. The Early College School Board of Directors, President, and Early College School Hornet alumni parent, Mrs. Crystal Gillis Hammond, sends her best wishes to the class of 2024. Next, we will have remarks from our head of school, Dr. Evelyn Edney. I am honored to be able to have worked alongside Dr. Edney for the last 12 years at 2 different schools. She's a visionary leader beyond measure who is truly passionate about education. This marks Dr. Edney's 33rd high school graduation. Throughout her tenure, she has gained the knowledge and experience to be an educational champion, change agent, and advocate for scholars, staff members, and the overall community, local and nationally. Dr. Edney continues to believe in education and not only serves as the leader of the Early College School at Delaware State University, but also as an adjunct instructor right here at Delaware State University and president-elect of a national organization, the National Association of Secondary School Principals. Hornets, please help me in welcoming my friend, colleague, and your head of school, Dr. Evelyn Edney, to the podium.
Good evening, everyone. I believe that God is smiling on us tonight with this beautiful, beautiful night. I am so delighted to offer remarks to the class of 2024. Whenever I speak at graduation, I always turn to the yearbook theme that was chosen by the senior class as my starting point. This class picked a great one, Destination Learning. This challenges students to be curious, explore, and learn about the world around them and beyond. Destination learning also encourages our scholars to think about where they are headed versus where they want to go. The word destination implies a journey. In this class, the journey started off a little rocky. Of course, everybody remembers 2020 and what the pandemic did to the world. We were shut down for weeks. For others, it was months, and even for some, it was years. Everyone always remembers what the class of 2020 lost that year, the graduations, the proms, and the other social events marking their rite of passage into this world. It was horrible, but seldom do people ever remember the class of 2024, the group who started their high school journey at the start of the pandemic. I first met this class in a little box on a little screen. I remember thinking myself a couple of things. First, how horrible it was for a class to have to start the best 4 years this way. And two, how in the heck was our school going to fold them into our Hornet world while they were all individually at home? It didn't take me long for me to go from the feeling of feeling sorry to, man, I dig this class. They were home, but when we asked for volunteers to come up with ways we could interact with each other while we were on screen, they were the ones leading the way with activities. We had our first game night on Zoom. We followed that up with a movie night and a paint night. We were all on our little screens, but this class showed that they were resilient and said, nothing's gonna stop us from having fun together as a class. As with any journey in destination learning, you meet people along the way who stick to you because they add to your learning and your personal journey. I'm gonna tell you about a few of them. I'm gonna start with Michelle Golding up here on stage. I first met Michelle on screen. When we needed people to come up with those ideas for ways to bond, she came to the meetings and volunteered her time to help organize these events. When we finally came back live to school without masks in the summer, she came into the building and I didn't recognize her and asked if I could help her. She said, "It's me, Dr. Edney, Michelle Golding." I said, "Wow, is that what you look like? You're beautiful." I had never really seen her in person without a mask before. She said that she was there to volunteer to help out with open houses for incoming students. She became a part of our Hornets in Action Club, our community service club. And she's now a senior and she's the president of that club. She had listened to me during that open house do that speech so many times that she could probably do one for me and people would think she was a grown adult. Michelle has served as our rep on the board of directors for the past 2 years. She has been such a wonderful voice of all ECS students that sometimes we have to remember that she's still just 18 years old. Michelle, thank you for teaching me what it means to be of service to others. Another student I met in this class on my journey was Hayden Cuccinella. Now, if you're looking in the dictionary for the meaning of sunshine, you will see Hayden's picture there. I can be in the worst of moods, and Hayden will see me in the hallway and say, "Hi, Dr. Edney," and it will immediately lift my mood. You cannot help but be happy around Hayden. She smiles even when I know that she might be sad or disappointed or frustrated. This is something that she will need as she goes into teaching. I want to thank you, Hayden, for teaching me to always see the joy and being optimistic. In my journey, I have also met some crazies. Take Shalia Williams-Wilmore, for instance, or Cupcake, as I call her. That child is crazy, and I absolutely love her. She drives me crazy every year about her birthday for like a month until I buy her cupcakes, thus the nickname. She will walk in my office dressed as Tina Turner one day, or walk in another day with construction paper eyebrows and a mustache and tell me that she's the Lorax speaking for the trees. I want to thank you, Cupcake, for teaching me to always be your authentic self. I also want to tell you about Taylor Polk. When I met her, it was online in her freshman year. Whenever she had a question about something in school, she would send me an email to ask about it. We struck up great conversations that way. She began to send me more emails, and I looked forward to them. When I met Taylor in person, she gave me a hug to say hello as if we were old friends. And when I won Principal of the Year in Delaware in 2021, she made me a hot drink tumbler with my name on it and a hornet. I still drink out of that thing every day. Last week, I heard Taylor sing the most soulful and sultry versions of Etta James's I Would Rather Go Blind and California Dreamin' by the Mamas and Papas that I have ever heard. She's so talented. Taylor, thank you for teaching me to put your heart and soul into everything. Now raise your hand if you heard Chris Cuellar say more than 2 sentences at any given time. Ladies and gentlemen, got a few of you, right? Ladies and gentlemen, he is one of the quietest people in the class, but he has made such a big noise with his schoolwork. If you look at his transcript, he has all A's and 1 B. Come on, Chris, a B? In what? Oh, it was in DSU trigonometry, and he took that class at the age of 17. I guess we can give him a pass on that one. Chris has been at the top of this class since the very first grade reporting period in his freshman year, and now he is here as the class valedictorian. Last week, I got to deliver his yard sign to him. We do senior yard signs. I mistakenly went to his neighbor's house and knocked on the door. The neighbor talked through the door and to tell me I was at the wrong house. I apologized and then went to Chris's house. When he and I were done taking his photo in front of the yard, I turned to walk to my car, and the neighbor had moved outside with the dog, but thank God the dog was on a leash. He barked at me, and it startled me. And Chris said, "Dr. Edney, do you want me to walk you to your car?" I thanked him, but said no. I thought to myself in the car, look at Chris trying to protect me. If I knew nothing else about him, that moment let you know what a gentleman he was. Chris, thank you for teaching me that you don't always have to be the loud one out in front to lead. You can be a quiet force of nature. And I would be remiss on my last set of students, the 2 students in my journey, if I didn't mention them. Who do you think they are, class of 2024? All right, it's Mia Peacock and Josh Devenish. I mention them not because they have been this sickeningly sweet couple since the 9th grade, and that they were homecoming royalty and prom royalty, and that they've won every award known to mankind in this class. No, they were all of that, and they won all of that. But I mention them because of why. When you were freshmen, I told all of you that any student could just go to school at 8 o'clock and leave at 2:50, but that Hornets were special. Hornets belong to the school and not just attended. Hornets are involved. J45, as we call them, and Mia are at every one of our school events. They're both three-sport varsity athletes, but they're also scholar athletes maintaining a 3.2 or higher GPA for all of their sport seasons. They also volunteer for anything. I swear that if I'm transporting boxes back and forth to the middle school, to the high school, which is pretty much every morning, they're always there to help me get them out. They're polite, respectful, and always exhibiting Hornet pride. That was slow, class. I'm gonna read that again. They're always exhibiting Hornet pride. Thank you, everywhere they go. Thank you, Mia and Josh, for being the epitome of what Hornets should be. With destination learning, the journey is what is important and what you learn on that journey. But please remember that you are Hornets. Part of your journey is learning the skills to plan your future and equipping you with the skills to be able to take it head on and do well. Trust that process and trust your instincts about how to get there. Each year I give the senior class a little gift to remind them of the lesson in my speech. For destination learning, I'm giving you a little car. It's in your swag bags to remind you of the journey you are on. You have guidance from your teachers, family members, and friends. Everyone is a teacher on your destination to learning. So don't forget about all the people that you meet along the way, as they are all part of your journey and will teach you things you cannot learn from books. Thank you, class of 2024, for letting me learn from you on my journey. Thank you.
Thank you, Dr. Edney. And now it's time for me to give my little remarks. So ladies and gentlemen, respected guests, esteemed staff members, proud parents, and most importantly, the exceptional graduating class of 2024. As we gather here today to celebrate the culmination of years of hard work, dedication, and perseverance, I'm honored to stand before you as your proud principal and sharing this joyous, momentous occasion. Graduation is not just a milestone, it is a destination that marks the end of one journey and the beginning of yet another. As we bid farewell to the familiar halls of our beloved high school, we embark on a new adventure filled with endless possibilities and opportunities waiting to be seized. Throughout your time here, you have undoubtedly encountered challenges, faced setbacks, and overcome obstacles. But with each roadblock you conquered, you grew stronger, more resilient, and better equipped to tackle whatever lies ahead. I think we would all agree that each of you have graciously navigated each detour along this road of unexpected twists and turns. If I had to give a tagline to this class, it would be, on the road again. The journey started amid a pandemic which resulted in you beginning your high school years in the virtual environment. In the following year, we brought you all on college campus in a building which no longer exists, Grossley Hall. The next detour led us to Price Hall with yet another traffic light and construction signs along the road. There were now all high school grade levels in one building with even a plan to add additional grades. With each unforeseen distraction and/or road sign, you all have learned to pivot and make adjustments to reach the goal. And that, my dear graduates, is the essence of destination learning. Destination learning is not confined to the walls of a classroom or the pages of a textbook. It's a lifelong journey of discovery, exploration, and growth. It is about embracing new experiences, stepping outside of your comfort zone, and daring to dream big. The class of 2024 is comprised of growing young adults who defeat the odds stacked against them. I've had the pleasure of actually seeing how heat and pressure form diamonds among the rough. Although this class started in a digital box, they were still able to collectively earn over 1,700 college credits. I have witnessed the kind of giving spirit of scholars who, without a second thought, willingly volunteered their time to the community in this school. Each of you has grown and matured over the last 4 years. This is your due season. So have strong faith and remember there's no need to wait on the results to show gratitude along the journey. In life, you will come to understand that learning truly happens in the process, not because of a final product. As you embark on this next chapter of your lives, I urge you to embrace the spirit of destination learning with the same spirit and vigor you displayed at games and cheering for each other. Seek out those new opportunities to expand your horizons, challenge your assumptions, and broaden your perspectives. Whether you're pursuing higher education, hopefully right here at Del State, entering the workforce, or chartering your own path, remember that learning does not end with a diploma. It's a lifelong pursuit. In the words of an American poet and lyricist, J. Cole, we ain't picture perfect, but worth the picture still. Class of 24, you are the painter of your own masterpiece. Forge your own path, follow your passions, and never stop learning. As you set forth into the world, remember the lessons you have learned within these walls. Cherish the friendships you have forged along the way, and hold fast to the values that define who you are. And as you journey towards your respective destinations, may you always remember the foundational principles of Hornet Pride in all that you do. Congratulations, graduates. The world awaits you. Go forth and serve. Thank you. We are very fortunate tonight to have 5 scholar speakers who have earned the right to speak before this audience. The first is the president of the class of 2024, Ms. Asa Edmonds. As with all of our scholars on this stage tonight, and most seated on the field, Asa has embodied the definition of an early college hornet. She has served as a leader of the school by volunteering her time, advocating for her peers, and setting an example of an academic scholar. Asa has plans to pursue political science in college and is well on her way. She has already successfully completed 47 college credits as a high school graduate. When Asa came to my office and presented the senior class gift idea, I was not surprised that the purpose is to benefit others. I won't blow it, though. You'll find more about this later on in the ceremony. Ladies and gentlemen, please help me in welcoming to the stage the class of 2024, President Asa Edmonds.
Good evening to Dr. Allen, DSU administrators, ECS staff and administrators, family and friends, and last but not least, the class of 2024. Before I begin, I'd like to give a special shout out to my friends and family supporting me here today. Whether they were near or far, they supported and motivated me, and for that, I'll be forever grateful. Today, we prepare for the next to enter the next chapter of our lives. The past 4 years, we have persevered and thrived. Beginning our high school careers during the pandemic was not something we could have anticipated, but with the help of our families and the ECS staff, we were able to make it through. Even with one last year together, the class of 2024 was able to connect with each other and make lifelong friends. As we look back on the past 4 years, we'll see the lessons that we have learned, the friends we have made, and the goals we have achieved. It was not easy as the world was readjusting throughout our 4 years. Sometimes it felt like we had the weight of the world on our shoulders. We learned to lean on each other and our staff members. I'll never forget our endless hours in study hall, getting ready for our next test, or messaging one of my teachers at 10 o'clock at night and receiving a response within minutes. Although we will all be getting our own diplomas, the past 4 years have been the biggest group project of my life. I could not have made it through without the support of the class of 2024. I'd like to leave you all with a quote from the worldwide known rapper Pitbull. This is for everybody going through tough times. Believe me, been there, done that. But every day above ground is a great day. Remember that. Thank you, and congratulations to the class of 2024.
Thank you, Asa, and thank you for your leadership in this class and in our school for the last 4 years. The next 3 speakers have been in the top 10 every year and are vying for salutatorian of the class of 2024. In alphabetical order, the first of them is Brenley George. Miss George, a beacon of academic excellence, a shining example of dedication, intellect, and drive. With an insatiable thirst for knowledge and an unwavering commitment to academic excellence, Brenly embodies the epitome of a high-performing scholar. Armed with a sharp intellect and relentless work ethic, she consistently surpasses expectations, setting new standards of achievement in every endeavor she undertakes. As a scholar, she not only excels in academics, but also demonstrates exceptional leadership, integrity, and a passion for learning that inspires those around her. Ladies and gentlemen, please help me in welcoming Speaker of Distinction, Ms. Brenly George.
Good evening, Dr. Allen, DSU administrators, ECS administration, and staff, family and friends, and of course, the class of 2024. Before I begin, I would like to acknowledge my family and friends who came to support me today. Thank you, and I love you all. First, I would like to extend a huge congratulations to the class of 2024. We did it. Let's take a moment to reflect on the past 4 years. I remember attending a Hornet Hello as an 8th grader and feeling eager to start high school. Little did I know those initial feelings of excitement would transform into years of unexpected challenges and unforgettable lessons. You know, it's crazy to think that we started the first year of high school during a global pandemic. In 9th grade, all of our classes were on Zoom, and we were unsure of when we'd have an opportunity to step foot into a physical classroom again. In 10th grade, we finally had the opportunity to attend school in person and began taking college classes. It was during this time that we formally met one another and formed meaningful connections that would come to define our high school experience. Above all, we embarked on a journey of self-discovery, and I don't know about you, but for me, it was an impactful and overwhelming time. In 11th grade, we began thinking about colleges and possible career choices. It was during this year that we began to truly envision our futures and set ambitious goals for ourselves. In 12th grade, we focused on preparing for the next chapter of our lives. We applied to colleges, attended extracurricular activities, and prepped for this very moment. Time has flown by faster than I expected. Over the years, we were challenged academically, learned new skills and concepts, and set future career goals. So now I would like for you to take a deep breath and be proud of all that you have accomplished. Although there were challenges, there were also many achievements and countless memories. Thank you.
Thank you, Brenly. The next speaker of distinction is Ann Jacob. Ms. Jacob is the second of the Jacob sisters to graduate from early college school. Throughout her years at ECS, Ann has been an exceptional scholar. She consistently gives of her time by attending open house events and speaking with prospective scholars. Ann displays our Hornet Pride expectations every day. She keeps a positive mindset, respectful in all interactions with adults and peers, works with integrity and determination, and sets a standard of excellence for herself, which aligns directly with early college. Ladies and gentlemen, please help me in welcoming Speaker of Distinction, Ms. Ann Jacob.
Good evening, Dr. Allen, DSU administrators, ECS administration and staff, family and friends, and class of 2024. My name is Ann Jacob, and I'm very proud and honored to be speaking as Speaker of Distinction for the class of 2024. Starting off, I would like to thank my teachers, administrators, counselors, and staff members for helping not only me, but hundreds of students graduate. Because of you, we're standing here today, ready. Now to the class of 2024. 4 years of high school have passed, yet it seemed like it was just yesterday when we were talking to each other through Zoom. We've all become so close, despite not knowing what our peers' faces looked like in sophomore year. Our school experience has been far from normal, but now we stand here today, tall and proud because we've overcome it all together. Graduating students of class of 2024, we have shown that we are not the class to be messed with. Challenges have been faced left and right, from the pandemic to group projects, from political unrest to final papers, and from ongoing war to worksheets due at 11:59. We find a way to not let such negativities affect the positivity that we can spread throughout our community. As we go our separate ways into college or straight into work, I know that we are ready for whatever the world wants to throw at us. But before we get there, we must take a moment to look back and reflect on the journey that we have taken these last 4 years. Mistakes have been made along the way, but there's no room for regret. Now is the time to be ambitious, optimistic, and most importantly of all, happy. For graduating students, there are a series of opportunities laid out for us to grow into proper adults and enter the workforce. Only you can choose whether or not to open one of those doors and take the path of success. We are now fully grown hornets with wings ready to fly with pride. Now let's end the day in celebration because not even the sky can limit what we can accomplish. Thank you.
Thank you, Anne, and thank you for your continuous dedication to early college. The final scholar of distinction is Miss Marilyn Wright. I have had the pleasure of watching Marilyn blossom into the young lady she is now. She has been an active member of the National Honor Society and has been enrolled in college courses since the 10th grade. At the conclusion of her high school years, she was able to earn 57 college credits. Marilyn will be continuing her education as a biological health sciences major. Please welcome Miss Marilyn Wright to the podium.
Good evening, Dr. Allen, DSU administrators, ECS administration, and staff, family and friends, and of course, the class of 2024. Quickly, I want to give a good shout out to my family. You've been along on this journey with me. I want to show much appreciation and love to you. First and foremost, congratulations. You have completed the last 4 years of what many describe as either hell or paradise, but you have done it. You have taken your first stepping stone into the rest of your life. There is a saying, it takes a village to raise a child, and as you can see, it's a big village. As you sit here today, you surround yourself with all the people who have helped you along your journey. Your parents, teachers, and even the students that sit beside you have all made an impact on you, past just education. Yes, the only reason why I'm talking to you today is due to the academic excellence I have applied to myself. But without the support needed from our educators, this would have been a more difficult ride. From Zoom rooms to classes to offices, our teachers and staff alike have been helping and growing with us. Now, I won't give them all the credit, but I will not deny them of the true difference they've made in my classmates' lives and my life. You all are a part of the village it took to raise this class to its full potential, and I truly thank you for that. And with this abundant amount of support, we as a class are now ready to take what we have gained and share that with the rest of the world. The artist Nicki Minaj once said, "It's a celebration every time we link up. We done did everything they can think of. Greatness is what we are on the brink of." Once again, to the class of 2024, congratulations. We are finally done.
Thank you, Marilyn. You have made us all so very proud, each and every one of you. The final student speaker has the highest grade point average in the class of 2024. With a cumulative GPA of 4.8630. And this young man has earned the right to give the valedictorian address, Mr. Christopher Cuellar. What can I say about Chris other than he is definitely one of the most respectful, reserved young men I've met. In all 4 years of high school, Chris has maintained academic excellence and the utmost respectful behavior, except for that one time. One time, he almost had a tragedy. Let's just say, thank goodness the driver's ed vehicle has a brake on the passenger side. Seriously though, if I could have 30 more Chris Cuellars in the high school, then I would have 30 more students earning over 70 college credits while in high school. Ladies and gentlemen, please let me present to you the class of 2024 valedictorian, Mr. Christopher Cuellar.
Good evening, Dr. Allen, DSU administrators, ECS administration, staff, family and friends, and class of 2024. My name is Christopher Cuellar, and I am so honored to be the class of 2024 valedictorian for Early College High School. I would like to begin by mentioning a quote that I am sure many of you have heard at least once before. Actions speak louder than words. Dr. Edney, our head of school, actually mentioned to me how quiet I was throughout my time here. So I would like to share that throughout my years in high school, I have tried my absolute best to live by this quote and execute my actions in silence to maintain such a noble position at this school. Now you may be wondering, wow, he really knows what he's doing since he's been knocking everything out so quietly. But see, that was not always the case. Despite the many triumphs that I encountered, many failures preceded them. But what defines a failure? Does it mean you give up on your dreams? Does it mean you should stay grounded and outrise to your goals? Well, without failure, there is no success. During my several encounters with failure, I created many rifts within myself that caused my motivation to decline at a rapid pace. It eventually got to the point where I wanted to give up and just discontinue this reputation that I had. But then I continued to ask myself, what will you gain from this? I answered that question by staring at the black screen that was in front of me from powering off my computer. Nothing, just darkness. It suddenly clicked that I should move forward through a path of light. Through that light was motivation. Motivation brought upon me from God, my family, and my friends. I would now like to transition to Spanish for my family, friends, and to whoever may speak it. Quería tomar un momento para agradecer a todas las personas que me han apoyado durante este camino, porque sin ustedes nunca podría lograr lo que tengo ahora en este momento. Quiero darle las gracias a Dios por siempre apoyarme aunque había momentos donde quería parar. Quiero agradecer a mis padres que siempre me han inspirado a ser la mejor versión que podía lograr. Quiero también dedicar las gracias a mi hermano, quien viajó desde el otro lado del país para estar aquí conmigo en este momento tan especial. A mis primos, mis tías, mis tíos y a mi hermosa abuelita Ramona Cuellar, que aunque ya no esté con nosotros, siempre está en mi corazón motivándome. And last but certainly, sorry, that's the transition. And last but certainly not least, I would like to thank all of the best of friends as well as acquaintances that I have made along the way who have fought through this journey with me and who are sitting here today celebrating and sharing my success to be on this stage. One crucial thing that I would also like to share is that in my eyes, everyone here being celebrated on this special and wonderful day is number one. I cannot be the only one sharing this success story. We all have something within ourselves that make us number one, so I ask that all of you graduating today make yourselves known through your future goals, and I cannot wait to see the good and positivity that each and every one of you have to offer this world. Thank you so much again to everyone who is here supporting me today. Words cannot truly express how eternally grateful I am. Have a wonderful night, everyone, and I hope you all enjoy this beautiful day for graduation. It's time to celebrate. Thank you.
Give all of our scholar speakers a hand. Give them a round of applause. We are so excited for all of them. We cannot wait to see what the future has in store for them. Thank you again for them coming up here and speaking before you. You certainly have represented our class, your family, and your home very, very well. Let's give them one more round. And now, we will have a musical selection by the band under the direction of Mr. Reggie Daniel. I Dreamed a Dream from the Broadway play, Les Miserables. Let's hear it for our band. You guys do a wonderful job. Now it's time to shift gears once more, but this time to our senior awards. These scholars are brilliant, and each of them has shown that brilliance in different ways. We would like to reward them for their hard work with a few awards. For now, we will announce the winners and have them rise in their seats when their names are called. But when they come up to get their swag bags, they'll receive their awards actually inside the bag. Here to read the names of our award winners is our Associate Principal, Dr. Dara Savage.
Good evening. Our first award this evening will be our Community Award, the Theta Zeta Zeta chapter of Zeta Phi Beta Sorority Incorporated. Would you please come to the stage? Please welcome Ms. Kimberly Hampton Morton and guests.
Good afternoon, faculty and staff and families. It is our honor to stand before you to present a scholarship to Adriana Lugo. Adriana has a 4.1 GPA and will be majoring in marine biology. On behalf of Zeta Phi Beta Sorority Incorporated, Adriana Lugo, $1,000 scholarship.
Adriana, would you please come to the side here so you can take a picture with your great big check? Come on over. As Adriana is taking her picture, we'll continue with the Student Council Award. This is awarded to the student who has shown tremendous leadership as part of the Senior Student Council. Please stand to be recognized, Miss Aza Edmonds. The next award is the B.B. Coker Citizenship Award. This is awarded to students who had no discipline infractions all 4 years. Hold tight, it's a long list. Please stand when your name is called. Jakai Alexander, Essence Armour, Yalia Batts, Arian Brock, Jaden Chandler, Jada Clark, Hayden Cuccinello, Christopher Cuellar, Joshua Devenish, Janiyah Dukes, Aza Edmonds, Danisha Eugene, Wesley Garcia, Brenley George, Michelle Golding, Nikira Harmon, Tierra Holsley, Jordan Hudson, Ann Jacob, Tyron Jarrett, Charles Johnson, Raina Johnson, Zoe Lucas, Adriana Lugo, Jose Medina Martinez, Jonathan Parker, Aaron Paskins, Micaiah Peak, Destiny Pena, Taylor Pope, Snow Raymond, Kiera Rodriguez Fernandez, Cameron Russell, Olivia Shepard, Cameron Simmons, Sine Watson, Rihanna Wilson, and Marilyn Wright. Thank you. You may be seated. The Attendance Award is awarded to the students with the best attendance in the class. When your name is called, please stand. Yalia Batts, Hayden Cuccinello, Joshua Devenish, Asia Edmonds, Nikayla Furlow, Brenley George, Tyron Jarrett, Zoe Lucas, Isha Murphy, Aaron Paskins, Destiny Pena, Olivia Shepard, and Marilyn Wright. You may be seated. The next award is the Norman Oliver Volunteer Service Award. This is awarded to the student who has served his or her community well with many confirmed community service hours. Recently named after ECS, honoring our legacy recipient, Norman Oliver, who gives tirelessly to his community. Please stand, Charles Johnson. Thank you. The next award is the President's Volunteer Service Award. This is a national recognition for community service efforts. Please join us in congratulating Michelle Golding. The Band Outstanding Student Award goes to the senior for their contributions to the band program. Please join me in congratulating Adriana Lugo. The Echelon Award is awarded to the senior for their contributions to the ECS yearbook. Please congratulate with us Olivia Shepard. The Distinguished Female Athlete Award. This is awarded to the female athlete with leadership and excellence. Please stand and be recognized, Ms. Mia Peacock. The Distinguished Male Award, Athlete Award, is awarded to the male athlete with leadership and excellence. Please join me in congratulating Joshua Devenish. Our next set of awards is named after our mantra, Hornet Pride. Thank you. These awards will be following our Pride Matrix, which is positive attitude, respect, integrity, determination, and excellence. For positive attitude, please stand Hayden Cuccinello, Janiyah Dukes, Denisha Eugene, and Jaden Harvey. Thank you. For respect, please stand Micaiah Peak, Sine Watson, Edwin Durango, and Aaron Paskins. Thank you. For integrity, please stand Adriana Lugo, Mia Peacock, Charles Johnson, and Cameron Russo. For determination, please stand Essence Armour, Sanaya Brown, Jakai Alexander, and Khalil Blair. Thank you. And finally, for excellence, please stand Ann Jacob, Destiny Pena, Kiera Nicole Rodriguez Fernandez, and Marilyn Wright. Thank you. The Best Capstone Presentation Award goes to seniors because they have been working on a capstone presentation for 2 years and recently presented their findings. These students were voted by the panelists as having the best capstone presentations. Please stand when your name is called. Arian Brock, Christopher Cuellar, Wesley Garcia, Jaden Harvey, Ann Jacob, Zoe Lucas, Isha Murphy, Micaiah Peak, Nina Porter, and Marilyn Wright. Thank you. You may be seated. The Principal's Leadership Award goes to the student who has shown incredible leadership and has been an ambassador to the school. They will also be awarded with a blue and red honor cord. Please join me in welcoming, congratulating, Michelle Golding. The Striving for Excellence Award is awarded to students who have shown perseverance in the face of obstacles and is the most improved student in the class of 2024. This year, we renamed the award the Tracy Y. Harris Strive for Excellence in memory of Ms. Harris. She was a former ECS paraeducator and athletics coach who succumbed to cancer this past year. This award was established in her name to keep her memory alive in the halls of ECS. Each year, we will present this award at graduation, and from the funding collected by her family and friends, this now comes with a $500 scholarship. Here to present the very first Tracy Y. Harris Memorial Scholarship is her family. Could you please join me on stage? We would also like to call to the stage Ms. Joelle Whitley, who is the yearbook advisor. We would like to present the very first Tracy Y. Harris Strive for Excellence Award to Nicholas Rowe. As well, we would like to present to the Harris family a yearbook for the class of 2024. The entire staff of our school signed this book. Please know that we love you, we love Tracy, and we look forward to continuing to keep her memory alive here at ECS. Nicholas, could you come to the side here to take a photo as well? Thank you.
Thank you, Dr. Savage, and our sincere thank you to the entire Harris family for coming today. This now concludes the awards portion of our program. The class of 2024 officers and their advisor, Ms. Kelly Duffy, would like to make a special presentation.
Early college administrators, it is now time that we present a gift on behalf of the class of 2024. We want to ensure the school has something to remember us by.
On behalf of the class of 2024, we would like to present you with this.
A scholarship in the name of the class of 2024 to be given out at graduation each year.
This will permanently seal us as part of the ECS.
Like I said, I wasn't surprised when she came to my office and said, I have an idea and it's benefiting other kids. So I said, tell me more about it. And she commences to tell me she had a whole plan, and she said, this is for next year, and we want to make sure that we are going to be memorialized in early college school history forever moving forward. Thank you again to the class of 2024. All right, now the part I know you all been waiting for. It's time to go home. That's it. Ladies and gentlemen, the 74 students before you have met the academic requirements for high school graduation in the state of Delaware. And now, I will present these diplomas. The case is right now. The diplomas will be prepared for you, and they'll be ready for pickup. We will give you that information. With Dr. Edney and our associate principal, Dr. Dara Savage. She will announce for the last time the name of each graduate of class of 2024. As a reminder, please stay seated and not come out on the stands, as a professional photographer will be taking a photo of each graduate. Graduates, remember, when you come up to get your case, please take it from us. We'll stand in front of the photographer and we'll take a photo. After you exit, please carefully come down the ramp, and the school counselors, Mrs. Spence, Mrs. Weeks, and Mr. Mall will give you your swag bag. Will the first row of graduates please stand?
First row graduates, come to the stage. This is what you've been waiting for. Just come. Come. Just come. Essence, Renee Armour. Yalia Charmaine Batts. Zanaya Evine Brooks Bay. Mariah Ann Bishogo. Arian Sheree Brock. Sanaya Tamel Shirley Brown. Angelica L. Carrillo Contreras. Jada Aaliyah Clark. Naima Juele Commodore. Hayden Renee Cuccinello. Adriana Monet Demby. Jamaya Elisha Dukes. Janaya Elisa Dukes. Denisha Rose Eugene. Nikayla Shawnice Furlow. Kaylin Victoria Gant. Nikira Latroy Harmon. Tierra Janelle Hosley. Jordan Claudia Lee Hudson. Ayana Shanice Jackson. Ann Jacob. Janaya Marie Johns. Raina Natrice Johnson. Adriana Lugo. Isha Naima Murphy. Mia Ashley Peacock. Micaiah Angel Cannon Peak. Destiny Marie Pena. Melissa Rosavi Perez Delgado. Sanaya Marie Pender. Taylor Madison Polk. Nina Marnay Porter. Elizabeth Sarah Rachel Rivers. Kiera Nicole Rodriguez Fernandez. Nicholas Stephen Rowe. Amaya Santiago Lilly. Olivia Kennedy Shepard. Ayana Marie Sime. Micaiah Lachey Sturgis. Amore Moran Evangeline Trader. Sine Antoinette Watson. Shalia Lachey Williams Wilmore. Rihanna Marie Wilson. Zanaya Amira Wilson. Marilyn Abigail Wright. Anise Marie White. Daniel Toluwani Adeyemi. Jakai Lamar Alexander. Khalil Blair. Joshua Joel Brooks. Jaden Elijah Chandler. Azion Javar Curtis. Jasir Khalik Dean. Joshua Kendall Devenish. Wesley Andres Garcia. Jaden Harvey. Tyron Lindsay Jarrett. Charles Josiah Johnson. Casey K. Manugamfi. Wykim Amir Jafar McCray. Jose Ivan Medina Martinez. Edwin Getao Durango. Jonathan D. Parker. Aaron Artist Paskins. Snow Storm Raymond. Cameron Antonio Russo. Cameron Lee Simmons. Stevens Anthony Ismael Torchon. Class President, Aza Rochelle Edmonds. Class Vice President, Brenley Sine George. Class Secretary, Zoe Caitlin Lucas. Student Board of Directors member, Michelle Jordan Golding. And class valedictorian, Christopher Cuellar.
Ladies and gentlemen, we will now play the Early College School Alma Mater. Please feel free to sing along. The lyrics are on the inside back cover of your program. Please stand.
so steadfast and so true. The hornets red and blue, preparing us for excellence in college through and through. Oh, early college, high school, to thee we sing, and may our praises ever ring, and in our hearts abide fidelity and pride. For here, our dear ECHS, we shout it far and wide. Oh, early college, high school, to thee we sing, and may our praises ever ring. Now join we in the call within these hallowed halls. We dream big dreams. We dream big dreams. In this we shall not fall.
Class officers, will you conclude this ceremony by leading your class with the tassel ceremony?
They're already standing. The tassel on the left side currently represents you as students, seen by your peers and teachers as responsible adults.
By moving the tassel to the right, you signify your advancement to graduates and also symbolize that you have walked that road to success.
Graduates, please move your tassels from the left to the right.
Ladies and gentlemen, we present to you the class of 2024. On behalf of the Early College School at Delaware State University, we congratulate the class of 2024 for their success, and we wish you the best of luck. Friends and family, please remain in your seats as the students begin their recessional. The students will follow the staff and meet parents in Lot 1. Graduates, we will now begin the recessional with the song of pomp and circumstance. Congratulations, class of 2024.